What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Chris back again. We got 2 uploads on the channel today. Today we're basically going to be doing a market watch and we're going to be doing a Team Elite 26 that literally just came out 2 minutes ago video. And I'm basically in that video, I'm basically going to show you some of the prices to get some of the players at. Just basically reviewing the team of the week. In this video, we're basically just going to be looking at the market as a whole, seeing different kind of cards. Let me know if you guys want me to do like live trading on a video. Like it would be like a 20-minute video, but if you want me to do that, like I was flipping cards like the last 2 days. We made like 400K profit. So I'm basically gonna show you, like, I'm gonna flex a little bit for you guys because you know these are some pretty good flips. I like flipping these Carniball cards. They're very flippable. I'm gonna tell you guys when to buy and when to kind of sell as well when you can see a price increase. So those delicts were based off of previous investment, just trying to get out of because, you know, they're not going up. So they're 5K lazy buyers. This I flipped from like 170 to 192. This was 2 days ago. This I flipped for like 255 to 273, 254 to 282, which I made like 15K on him. This I broke even on. These 3 I basically broke even on as well. The Carniball I made about 10K on. I bought them at like 86. These Pulisic cards I got at 185 each, made a little bit like 7 to 8K on. These 2 Pulisics I got at 145 and I sold them both at 163. Both of these Sanes with Hunter cards on them, 115, and I sold them at 127. Some really good deals in the last couple of days. Alala was at 145, sold him at 160. Socrates 33, sold him at 39. Bellerin 160, sold him at 178. Calvert-Lewin during class. I was literally on the companion app in class, and I got Calvert-Lewin for 11,750. You can go on my Twitter; it'll be in the link description where I tweeted out. I could not believe that I sniped him on the companion app. I was so happy. Like that's like 85, 90K profit right there. I'll take that. Chilwell was a lazy buyer. Pulisic I made like 3 or 4K because of the USA. You need to score with, you know, 4 different games and squad battles. Bought this at 23, sold him at 28 too. This at 58, sold him at 65. This at 80, sold him at 92. This at 61, sold him at 70. 72, sold him at 83. 58 again, 66.5. This at 72.5, sold him at 84.5. This at 146, sold him at 164. And then Robertson I bought at 43 and I sold for 50K basically an hour later. Honestly, a lot of these cards, they fluctuate so much, especially the UCL cards. So like most of these are bids because they're just bidding is so effective. Some of them are snipes. I would say like these Pulisics are snipes. The Bellerin, basically the Carniball cards are snipes. Can't really get really good bids on the Carniball cards unless you're bidding during a downtime and then you're waiting to flip later that night. The time to buy these is between 3 and 5 p.m. Eastern. And the reason why it's like that is because every day during this promo, they've been releasing like a 50K pack, a 35K. They've been bringing out some really good SBCs, which don't cost a lot. So everyone is doing those SBCs to get packs, which are making these cards more packable. So these cards go down for the day. And then after basically like 7 o'clock, you'll start to see a rise. And then your sell time is overnight. You sell them like 15, 20K over what you paid for them during the day. And most of the time it will sell. Obviously, time zones and everything mean a whole lot, but I'd say 3 to 5 p.m. Also, trading during a game is one of the most effective ways to trade on this game because literally the market is a ghost town. People leave things up for open bids, and there's literally no competition for them. So honestly, just get on some of these cards during the game, and then once everyone starts coming back on, you know, after the Bayern Liverpool game today, they're going to start buying these cards back. Alright, so what you're seeing now on the gold market is basically 83s are really cheap, 84s. Basically every gold is cheap besides the 87s. The 87s have risen up a little bit from like 21K to 24. But other than that, everything else is still at their certain price. And the reason why this is, and I'm going to explain it right now, is because EA are releasing SBCs. But they're not releasing SBCs where everybody's going to do them. It's one thing to put out an SBC and it has a good card. But if the price point on that SBC is too high, most people do not have those sort of coins. They're going to be priced out of that SBC. Especially casuals. Casuals is what drives demand in this game. The people you see on Twitch, the people you see on YouTube and Twitter, they're basically like the 1-2% of the community that tries to trade, that tries to make a lot of coins. most of this game is casual players. So if the casuals can't afford like a Gomez, right? Gomez's SBC yesterday was like 300,000 coins. Now don't get me wrong, Gomez is a great card, but are people really going to pay 300k for a Gomez where team of the season is in a month and a half, and they've been bringing out coins like SBCs the last couple weeks? So people aren't going to have coins to do this card. So obviously a great card, don't get me wrong, 95 pace, 84 shooting, 90 passing, 94 dribbling. But are you really going to pay 300k for an untradeable card where you open packs and you might not get anybody? I don't think most people are going to do that, and that's why golds don't go up, because these SBCs aren't in demand. Putting an 85 rated team with 2 team weeks, that's not bad. But then you have an 86 rated team, an 85 rated team. You're making that very, very expensive. Because team of the season, you're going to be able to get this sort of card in team of the season for like 150k in a couple months. So why are people going to really pay for an untradeable version of this card just because it has a Carniball background? That's why golds don't go up. It's because if they put a price point where things are just unrealistic and you can't actually do the SBC, those golds aren't going to move because no one's going to be buying them. No one's going to be doing an SBC that's 300k if it's not an endgame player like Mendy. Remember Mendy, right? So it was a 170k price point. Great for a left back from the Premier League that only had 1 or 2 other options for people to choose from. French as well, links up to a lot of players like Varane, like Desai, well, gets a strong link to Desai and stuff like that. Premier League as well. That's an SBC that people are going to do. That's why you saw so much of a panic on Robertson and other Premier League left backs and French left backs in general, because the card was so doable that most people did that. That's how you know that demand is there for a card. And that's how you saw 80, 85s, 86s, 87s go up because of SBCs like that. They need to release more SBCs like that to be able to drive these gold cards up. So honestly, we have Fut Birthday going into Friday. You want to be getting out of your gold cards probably Thursday before 6 p.m. UK. And the reason why is because they could drop a loading screen before Fut Birthday. And if they do that, if they tease the promo like I think they will, you want to get out of your investments, whatever you're trying to flip for Thursday, before 6 p.m. UK. Basically a couple hours after awards, you want to be flipping these cards. Because if they bring out a promo screen, those flips will be lower. 100% people will start panic selling, and you're just not going to be able to make any profit on what you were buying throughout this whole week. Another thing I want to look at is basically these Carniball cards. So I kind of talked about it a little bit, where the buy time for these cards is basically like 3 to 5 p.m. And this is a buy time for most cards, during the day, and you can kind of flip them because they're going to get more rare at night. Less people on the game, less people opening packs, the less people that are putting them onto the market, so they kind of go up in price. As like the little amount of people that are buying players, there's not enough people that are supplying them, so the demand goes up a little bit, and that's why you see them rise overnight. So yesterday, honestly, like I was saying, like Immobile dropped from like 270 to 230. Jesus is like around 450 right now. Dybala, you can get Dybala at like 810 and probably flip him for like 880. That's what was happening yesterday. Mertens is always around 460 to 500. Neymar is dropping a lot, actually. He was like 3.2, then he was 3, then he was 2.9, now he's 2.7. Bonucci, really no one cares about. The Wild, he was at 130 during the game yesterday. You could have flipped him at like 155 after. Like, there's some really good price points for some of these cards during the game, and that's what I want you guys to be doing today. Is I'm going to be uploading this video before the game comes out. So, you want to be on the market during the game. Just have a TV, have your monitor right here, and just be bidding on cards, getting some really good deals. Because the second that people go back onto FIFA after the Champions League games, they will be buying these cards back. Especially Wednesday and Thursday, they're going to be buying these cards for their weekend league teams. Thank you everyone for watching the video. I'm going to be coming out with a Team Louis 26 video as well today. So we're going to have 2 uploads on the channel today. Like getting into the YouTube thing more. I'm really enjoying YouTube at the moment. Don't care about the views. Really don't care. If you want to watch my videos, you watch them. It is what it is. Appreciate everyone supporting the videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.